Good day and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I'm your host, the voice of reason. I wanted to do an addendum to the last episode. Again, we're looking at a significant battle that could be about to take place in the vicinity of Dessie. And I wanted to talk about just how many assets the Ethiopian military, the Amhara militias, are putting into the defense of Dessie. It would appear that the Ethiopian military, the Ethiopian army, the Amhara militias have indeed moved a significant amount of resources to defend Dessie. We can confirm that there is significant armor inside of the city of Dessie. We have verified there are obviously T-72 main battle tanks and a host of other systems as well. And we believe there is major elements of a mechanized brigade inside of Dessie and in the environments ranging down to Kombolcha. So again, the Ethiopian military does not possess a huge numbers of tanks. It may have had about 300 tanks prior to the start of the conflict, and probably a third of those have been either captured or destroyed in the ongoing conflict. So, how many assets have been deployed in terms of armor? It's really unknown. But again, we can confirm that there is heavy armor in the city. There continues to be a mobilization of volunteers, and it would appear that the town of Dessie and Kombolcha is not going to go down without a fairly significant fight. And why this is important is Dessie is a very fairly large town. Again, it's one of the largest cities where we could actually see a battle take place in this civil war. And as you can see here on my map, I'll kind of take a different angle here a little bit. But obviously, that means urban conflict. And we do know that the TDF has also brought up armor, or is bringing up armor. They have brought up heavy artillery. Could this be the first tank versus tank battle inside of this ongoing conflict? That could possibly occur. But at the same time, the TDF doesn't possess a great number of tanks. Obviously, they've been captured, and they would have to be personnel trained on them to use them, and the likelihood of that occurring is small, but it still exists. But again, I just want to just really focus on the amount of assets that the Ethiopian army is deploying. The Amhara regional militias are deploying to protect Dessie and Kombolcha. It is significant, and it would appear that their intent is not to lose the city without a significant fight. Now that could change. There is a possibility, given if the TDF continues to start to deploy heavy artillery to possibly launch an attack on Dessie Kombolcha. Could we see it surrender? Possibly, but I would say unlikely at this point. This is a massive prize and would have huge ramifications, many more ramifications in terms of the loss of Weldia. And you can see just relative to the size, if you look at Weldia and we go down to back down to Dessie and Kombolcha, and you can see it's definitely a larger cityscape. Again, higher population density, hilly terrain to the west, to the east, fairly significant. I don't want to say fairly significant. There is an air base there. Obviously, there's industrial assets as well. But we'll have to see how this pans out. But it sounds like the Ethiopian army is really digging its heels in, and we could see an utter mess in terms of heavy fighting take place for the city of Dessie. Have a great day, everybody.